guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will see the messages coming out from the person on your mind. Now this will resonate with you if you guys have a person who you are in a no contact situation with. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's just get into it. So these are the two piles that you guys are going to choose from. The time frames are in the comment section below, so go and click on them and we will get right into your reading, guys. So hi, pile number one. If you chose pile number one, then let's see what are the messages coming in from your person's side. We will also see what is the blockages in your love life currently and why the two of you are not in contact. So yeah, let's just get into your reading. All right, so the very first card we have is It Is Dark Without You. Definitely this person is not good without you, pile number one. I need to hold back my true feelings. So this person is not very expressive and they want to tell you that even though I don't express a lot, it is dark without you. It is not easy without you. I cry at night. One last card. All right, no one understands me but you. So I feel like this person, even though they don't express a lot, you catch up onto their feelings without even them expressing it. And even though they have tried to make other people understand their feelings, or even though they have been expressive to other people, they don't really understand them. So I feel like there is something about you guys understanding this person on a deeper level. How could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? So I feel like this person does realize that they have made mistakes in this connection, in this relationship, and they are just asking you, or they just feel like you will never forgive them, or how can you even forgive the mess that they have created? I am better with my mind than my heart, because like I said, they don't know how to express their true feelings because of whatever their reason is. It will be different for everybody. Right now, these are some messages coming out. Then we will see what is blocking your guys' connection at this time and what can you do to improve it and bring this person and you in a communication state. What is blocking this connection at this time, Spirit? What is blocking this connection? Soulmates. Oh my god, so this person is literally a soulmate. It's interesting because I asked the spirit what is stopping this connection. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I think either this person is right now exploring their options, but their heart knows that it's you. But I think there is a temptation or a third person between the two of you right now, and I think that is the reason why this person is not in your life. So there could definitely be a third person involved here, like a third party. They are really trying to understand themselves. I think this person, okay, I just got a channel message. I feel like this person is able to understand your connection even better, because the more people they meet, they realize that nobody understands them but you. And there is something special about this connection, and this person is about to or this person has came to this realization that this relationship or this connection is important, or this connection is different, or you are their soulmate. Because the more people that they meet, they realize that there is nobody like you, nobody compares to you, and no matter how much options they explore, there is no other you, there is nobody else like you. And I think this is the reason why this person is coming to a conclusion that they have true feelings for you. Their feelings are real for you, and it was not just infatuation or attraction or something like that. But somehow this person also, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, somehow this person also feels like there are better options, or they just want to see if the grass is greener on the other side. But the more they do it, the more they realize that no, there is nobody like you, there is no other you, and you are somebody who understands them, and nobody else does that. And I think this person is coming to a conclusion that they really want to give this connection and this relationship another chance. And you are advised here to just trust. The situation is really calling you to have faith, pile number 1. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think somehow there is a deep bond between the two of you, like a soul tie or something. But what is stopping this connection and relationship coming together, and the two of you coming together, what I feel is that other people, third person, like both of you belong to each other, both of you know that this is the person, this is the one, like, you know, like your heart belong to each other, but there is interference of third people. This can also mean children or really immature people. So I think your person is dealing with immature people, or they're acting immature, or you feel like your person is immature, because why are they even exploring their options when they literally know that you're their soulmate? And but there is definitely an involvement of a third person here, like third party. Now third party can be anybody, anything. But if you do give this person a chance, I feel like they will be coming up clean with a realization, and they will be honest with you on this one. Because see, we have, like, these two people are so much into each other, they are so much in love with each other, but the people are interfering and watching them. So I think something about other people's opinions, something about other people's interference is stopping this relationship into coming together, or this person is not coming towards you, pile number 1, because of other people's interference into this connection. Or I think this person is the only one allowing other people's interference into your connection. So what is stopping this connection from coming to its full potential, what is stopping this person from coming towards you, is other people's opinions, other people's interference, and other people's presence into your connection. Now this can be from both the sides as well. Take it how it resonates on your situation. But at the end of the day, both of you know that your heart belongs to each other. There is strong magnetic, physical, like sexual attraction between the two of you as well. I also feel like both of you somehow are exploring your options right now, and you just don't want to settle. And the more you meet new people, the more you realize that you belong to each other. Stay optimistic about your love life. But I think the advice, I really want to pull out some advice cards for you, pile number 1, because I feel like this is a general reading, so everybody's situation is going to be different. Some people are really seriously waiting for this person to come, and this person is exploring their options. Some of you don't want to settle for anybody, so both of you are exploring your options. And for the rest of you, I think you've already moved on from this person because they were not giving you the commitment that you desired. But if you guys are waiting for this person to come back, let's just pull out some advice for you. What is the advice coming out for pile number 1 if they're waiting for this person for give them commitment? So the advice here for you is that you need to move on from this person if you are expecting a commitment offer from them, because they are not ready to be tied down to anybody right now. You really need to release the attachment from this person. Like, if you obsess over this person, if you're really sad, if you're really attached, you feel insecure, I think you really need to release your attachment, because this is not the person who's going to give you the commitment that you desire out of a relationship, because this person doesn't want to be tied down to anybody. This person just doesn't want to be in a committed relationship. And if not verbally, if this person haven't told you this straight up on your mouth that, hey, listen, I don't want to commit to you, I think their action has told you hundreds and hundreds of times that no, this person is not ready for a committed relationship, at least when it comes to you. And I'm so sorry for saying that, but I'm going to be honest here. I think you should not be waiting for this person to come and give you a committed relationship or a offer of commitment, because this person is not ready to be in a committed relationship right now. And this message is only for the people who are waiting for this person to come and give them a commitment offer. Not for the people if you are also okay and exploring your options, and this is like the initial stages of your relationship or whatever it is. Take it how it resonates on your situation. But this is only for the people who are really sad and are desperately waiting for this person to come and give them a offer of commitment. This person is not going to do that, pile number 1. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's not about the likes on the socials, it's not about the subscribers, it's about honesty, because I really want to help people, give them clarity and tell them the truth. And even if this person comes back into your life, it's just gonna be temporary, because this person is not ready for commitment. This person is not gonna give you the commitment that you seek. But yeah, if you believe in the near future, you will be able to move on from this connection, and that's for sure. If you believe in yourself, this person is gonna come back into your life, and that's for sure. But it is going to be for a shorter period of time, and this person is not going to give you the commitment that you seek. So I think you really need to practice forgiveness, forgive this person, and focus on improving your health. Now, health can also be your mental health, your physical health. Take it how it resonates on your situation, because I think you guys are really, like, your mental health is really effed up because of this person. And that's why I think you really need to work on your mental health. Practice self-love, like operate from your heart chakra. Do you see the difference? You guys are really operating from your lower chakras. And I think your lower chakras are imbalanced, and that's why you feel really insecure and not so much grounded and all of that. So ground yourself, pile number 1. Like walk barefoot in the ground, on the grasses, in the nature. It is really going to help you a lot. And then operate from your heart chakra and love yourself first. The message that is coming out for you is love yourself first. I pulled out the 2 of Cups in reverse for you, but I pulled it back, like kept it back in the deck. You really need to practice self-love, pile number 1, if you are like, if your mental health is really, you know, gone because of this person, because this person is not going to give you the commitment that you seek. Even though somehow they feel the connection, even how somehow they know that it's dark without you, even when they know everything. But is this person ready for commitment? No. And I think this person is realizing that nobody understands them better than you, because they are exploring their options, and it is just a karma hitting them back. But this person is still not ready for commitment, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, you're going to find your person. You will find your person who is going to love you. You will find your person who is going to give you the commitment that you seek. Alright, so I think, yeah, this was it. If you guys are expecting and waiting for a committed offer from this person. Now, if you guys are not, then I think I have pretty much given you all the insight into this person's mind and head and whatever they're thinking. I think the video has become very lengthy. But if you do need a part 2 of this, let me know in the comment section below, and I will make another part if you guys are not expecting a committed offer from this person's side. And I think you guys are really in the initial stages of the relationship, where you guys are just getting to know each other and you don't want to commit to each other. And I feel like this person is so much into your feels even at the beginning of the relationship, and you can expect like big happy changes into this connection if you want to, though it's up to you. Because within the next few weeks you can expect something to happen in this connection, but you're also advised here to just like reconsider the situation, because there is something better. Oh my god, like how better the cards are lined up. You're advised here to do not like wait before you give this person a commitment, or before you consider this person a serious offer, because or a serious option, because there is something better. So you should really reconsider giving this person a committed offer or a commitment. And although it's up to you, but yeah, I think you should just wait for a few more weeks and you will know which way to go. So yeah, I think this was pretty much all that I have for you, pile number 1. For personal readings, you can DM me on Instagram, and you can subscribe to my other channels, visit my shop. The link for everything is in the description box below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, take care. Number two. So if you chose pile number two, then this is your reading. Let's see what are the messages coming out from your person's side. Pile number one was really heavy, really. But yeah, let's get into your reading, guys. They have hurt me. All right. So if there is a third party, then the third party have hurt this person. If there is no third party, then somebody from the past has hurt this person. I was hurt by you. Oh my god, they have hurt me. So I think this person is really into victim mentality right now, where they feel like everybody is hurting this person. No offense, but I think I don't want to make any judgments before we get into the reading. Why do I feel this way? All right, so I think this person is really hurt because of something, and they are really seeking answers for why are they feeling this way. I wish I could understand you. Will this pain? So I think if you guys have got into a fight, and if there was also a third person involved in a fight where this person, like where this third person said something to your person, like your person is really hurt because of whatever you and the third party or the third person said to this person. Messages from my pile number two's person. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I think this person is going through a rebirth, a transformation, a tower movement, or spiritual awakening straight up. That's all I feel from their energy. It is all too much. Definitely. I'm damn sure about it. This person is going through a rebirth. We will also check what is stopping this person from coming towards you, or what is stopping this connection from reaching its full potential. Why do I feel so lost? What did I just say? This person is going through a spiritual awakening or a rebirth. I can't let you go, and sexual desires. All right, so yeah, I think these are the only cards that I feel pulling out for you. So yeah, let's just get into another deck and see what is stopping this connection, and why is this person not coming towards you. The answer to this we already know, I think, because this person is going through a transitional period into their own life. This person is going through a spiritual awakening. This person really needs to go through this transformation. I think this person's throat chakra is blocked, or they just are not able to, like, whatever it is in their mind, they are not able to express it fully verbally, because I am mumbling while speaking for you guys. And no, I don't mumble usually. What is stopping this connection from reaching its full potential? Pile number two. Finances and career. All right. Financial issues are a major factor in your love life. So I think this person doesn't feel worthy enough of you, and that's why they are like really working on their career, or they just have to protect their family. They just have to or maybe they just have to build a strong career. They just have to, like, something about career and finances. This person is so much focused on building their career, building their financial, or improving their financial situation, bringing in more prosperity and abundance into existence. And you're advised here to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. And I think you can really rely on this person when it comes to your emotions. Pile number two, I don't feel like this person is going to hurt you intentionally. So whatever has happened, I don't know your situation, but I feel like this person will never hurt you consciously. This person will never hurt you, because this person really, I don't know, like, we like did not get the card, but energetically, because I channel a lot, and I'm a clairvoyant as well, so I feel like this person has really deep feelings for you. This person really feels a lot for you, and they just cannot hurt you consciously. I don't know the past, but whatever mistakes even they have made in the connection, I don't feel like this person can do that. And if you're not resonating with this message, then I feel like you can choose another pile, or I feel like you just don't know the whole truth. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just don't. Even if we feel like we know the person so much, I think sometimes what the universe has in store for us, or what our karmic cycles and karmic balances have in store, I feel like we don't know the whole truth sometimes. Worth waiting for and wedding. So this connection can literally get converted into a marriage. You can literally get married to this person. Or what is stopping this connection? I am not able to speak for you, pile number 2. So this person is really not able to express their true emotions. You don't know the intensity of feelings this person feels for you. You just don't know the intensity of emotions they feel for you. They just don't express it fully. Either this person is married to somebody else, or they are committed to somebody else, and that's why this relationship is like at a pause. If not, then I feel like, and if they are married to somebody, their relationship is literally going through a tower moment right now, so it's crumbling down. But if not, then I feel like you're going to get married to this person. So this love is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Like I said, if this person is going through a spiritual awakening, no matter how much you try, no matter how much efforts you put in, no matter how much you try to, oh my god, I don't know if you saw this. When I split the deck, I saw past life relationship, but then I just kept it back and I did not pull it, but that card literally fell out. So if it's meant to be, it's gonna be, no matter what. So I think this is a past life connection, pile number 2. And I feel like this love is worth waiting for, because this person and you can literally get married. And what is stopping this person from coming towards you can be family issues. So I think something about financial issues in their family, that's why they're also not able to come towards you. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different. So take it how it resonates on your situation. Why is this relationship at a pause, and why is this person not able to come towards you? Because they have some financial issues when it comes to their family. Also, they can be committed to somebody else, but only take it if you know that there is an involvement of a third party. This is a past life connection, so this connection literally has a potential of the two of you getting married to each other, and this love is worth waiting for. You deserve love, so you are lovable. If you ever get into self-doubt because of this person, do not, because you deserve love, and you're gonna get love at the end of the day, because there is a person made for each and every one of us. What is the advice coming up for you and your love life? A lot of cards are flipping. What is the advice coming up for you? One card at a time, please. Wait. Okay, so you're literally advised here to wait when it comes to this person, when it comes to this relationship and situation, and ask your angels. This came out twice. So I think your intuition already knows the way somehow, pile number 2. So your intuition, and you are really connected to your spirit team, and look for a sign. Oh my goodness. So ask your angels and look for a sign. Let me give you a short tip. If you really want to ask a question to your angels, literally close your eyes. Maybe if you want to go for a yes or no answer, because that's what I do. If you want to ask your guides a yes or a no, or a confirmation question, give them 2 options. Like if it's a yes, please show me maybe a sunflower. If it's a yes, show me a rose. And then just forget about it, and they are going to literally send you either a rose or a sunflower according to whatever they are advising you. I don't know why I'm not able to speak in this video. Oh my god. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all the messages that I have for you, pile number 2. For personal readings, you can DM me on Instagram. Subscribe to my other channels. The link is in the description for that as well. And I am sending you guys so much love and light. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.